Welcome dear student. So student, our today's topic is potential energy and this video is for class 9. Student, by looking at the three images which are placing on the screen, you all can get some of the idea that what is potential energy. Okay, but don't worry, we will discuss all the details about the potential energy in this video. So let's start. Okay, so before starting the potential energy, let's see the two things. First, energy and what is kinetic energy. Okay, so let's revise. What is energy? So the capacity of a body to perform work is called its energy. Second thing, kinetic energy. So what is it? The energy which an object has because of its motion is called its kinetic energy. So in general, the object which is there in motion, okay, or movement, so the energy which the object has due to its motion is called its kinetic energy. Now student, let's see what is potential energy. Okay, so let's see potential energy. So potential energy is the energy stored in an object because of its specific state or position is called its potential energy. So in simple word, it is stored energy in an object due to its position. Okay, so to understand this statement, let's see different example of potential energy. Alright, so example of potential energy. So first example is rock at the edge of a cliff. Okay, so student, a rock sitting at the edge of the cliff possesses potential energy, and as you all can see in the image also, a heavy sandstone is at resting position over a steep slope, and it has potential energy as it seems to be ready to fall at any movement and slide. So its potential energy will be converted into kinetic energy. That means when the sandstone will be at rest position, so it has stored potential energy, but any moment when it will fall from a slope, what happen, its potential energy will be converted into which kind of energy? It converted into kinetic energy. Okay, but here we have to see only the potential energy examples. Okay, now next is a stretch rubber band. So student, when you pull rubber band, you input a certain amount of potential energy. Okay, that means when the rubber band is stretched, so potential energy will be stored in that stretch rubber band, and when we release it, what happened, this potential energy is quickly converted into motion or kinetic energy. Okay, now next example is water behind the dam. So student, the water behind dams stored a massive amount of potential behind the dam. Okay, behind the dam is the example of potential energy, but when the gates of the dam will be opened, what happened, this water which is in still position, it will start falling, and the falling water has kinetic energy. So in all the examples I am telling you that how potential energy is there and how potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Okay, now next example is a electric cell. So student, when we harness electricity to electric gadgets, what happen, we are transforming energy from one form to another. All right, an electronic circuit, when the switch circuits are switched off, so what happened, the electronic circuit stored potential energy, and they convert their potential energy, transfer it to the another form such as light, heat or motion. That means when we switch on the electric fan or tube light, what happened, its potential energy will be converted into light energy or heat energy or any motion. Okay, like electric fan will be start motion or moving. So all these are example of potential energy, and here I have tell another thing, that how potential energy is converted into different type of energy or kinetic energy. Okay, I hope you all have understood this. Now next student, we have to study the expression for potential energy. So like kinetic energy, one expression is there for potential energy, and this expression is so simple. Let's start. Student, to carry an object of mass m to a height h above the earth's surface, a force equal to mg, this is height h, and a force applied mg has to be used against the direction of the gravitational force. Now gravitational force is the force of the earth. That means it is the ability of the earth to attract any object towards itself. Okay, and the amount of work done can be calculated as follows. So work done, we know work done is nothing but force into displacement, and here the formula in the alphabets, that is W is equals to mg multiplied by h. Now for force is what? Nothing but a mass into gravitational force, and therefore W is equals to, we can write all together, mg h. So this is the formula for work done, and therefore the amount of potential energy stored in the object because of its displacement will be here potential energy. Okay, so potential energy will be mgh. Why? Because potential energy is nothing but the what? Work done of the object. Okay, so W is equals to potential energy, and therefore displacement to height h causes energy equal to mgh to be stored in the object. So student, the formula for potential energy is what? This is mgh. Alright, so now we have to see the transformation of energy. That means how the one kind of energy can be converted into another type of energy. So in the previous slide, in examples of potential energy, we have seen that how potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So this is same thing. Let's see transformation of energy. So energy transformation, also known as energy conversion, is the process of changing energy from one form to another form. Like kinetic energy will be converted into potential energy, and potential energy will be converted into light energy, heat energy, or motion, anything. Okay, so let's see the example. So here student, on your textbook page number 25, this diagram is given of the transformation of energy, and in this diagram here they have shown us that how one kind of energy is converted into or transformed into another kind of energy. Like here you can observe this electrical energy. Electrical energy can be converted into heat energy. Okay, and heat energy can be converted into mechanical energy, and reverse, vice versa. Like here light energy is converting into electricity. Okay, and here chemical energy is there, sound energy. So these all kind of energy can be converted into one form to another form, and on the arrows like different examples are written. And here student, here primary cell and secondary cells are given. So what is the primary cell? So primary cell is a battery which we can use only once and discard it. Okay, and it cannot be recharged. That's why this cell will be discarded. Okay, and simple, this primary cell is convert the chemical energy into the electrical energy. Okay, and now secondary cell is there. Now what is secondary cell? So it is the secondary cell can be electrically recharged after use by passing the electricity. Okay, so this is a basic difference between primary cell and secondary cell. Primary cell can be discarded after once use, and secondary cell cannot be discarded. It can be electrically recharged again and again. Okay, so next topic is law of conservation of energy. So what is it? So energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be converted from one form into another form. That means one kind of energy like potential energy is not be destroyed, and it cannot be created, but potential energy can be converted into kinetic energy and kinetic energy. Okay, so this is how the one type of energy can be converted into another type of energy, and one type of energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. And thus, as the energy cannot be created nor be destroyed, one type of energy can be converted into another type of energy. Thus, total amount of energy in the universe remains constant. Why? Because every time one kind of energy can be converted into another type. So that's why in the universe the energy remains constant. Here some of the examples are there, like of conservation of energy. Okay, so first example is an automobile engine changes chemical energy to mechanical energy and heat energy. Okay, that means the mechanical energy and heat energy is not created and not destroyed, just converting one form to another form. And next example, a tree changes radiant energy to chemical energy. That means energy from the sun, it can be converted into the chemical energy, and different kind of process, chemical process like photosynthesis, transpiration are happened by using the radiant energy or sun energy. Okay, now next is hammering a nail changes mechanical energy to deformation and heat energy. Next type is a thermonuclear reaction changes nuclear energy to radiant and heat energy. And next is an electric mixer changes electrical energy to mechanical and heat energy. And last is a lamp changes electrical energy to radiant and heat energy. So student, I hope you all have understood this topic. And next next part of this chapter we will cover in our next session. Thank you all of you.